section 6.6, homework problem number 5. So in this problem, again, pay attention to the instruction. He cannot remember what to do about the decimal points. So again, we did something similar in chapter 4, chapter 4, actually chapter 5, when we multiply decimals. And we know we can ignore the decimal points and add the decimal places together, put the decimal point in the final answer. But what if a student forgot about this rule? Is there any other way to help them and to decide where to put a decimal point? So we're going to do something similar called estimation. And so when we divide the numbers, decimals, if we just ignore the decimal points and divide them, and we end up with 36.14. But we know this may not be correct, because the correct way is to move the decimal point to the right the same number of times. But so here we need to modify this answer if it's not correct, because the only difference will be where the decimal point is. And so we can use the estimation. For example, the first number, 2.53, is between 2 and 3, or closer to 3. And 0.7, and this time actually we probably just gonna do rounding to 3. 0.7, we round it to 1. So when we divide these two numbers, and it's gonna be close to dividing their approximations. So when we divide 2.53 by 0.7, the answer should be close to 3 divided by 1, which is 3. Because after we round both of them to whole numbers, it's much easier to see the answer of their division. And so that means the answer of this division, with the decimals, again, the answer is not very easy to see, should be closer to 3. So when we look at 36.14, that's far away from 3. But if we move the decimal point right here, 3.614, and that is very close to 3. So this should be the correct answer. If we move one more time, that's 0.36. It's not as close to 3 as 3.614. So that tells us that should be the correct answer. So use the approximation.